Okay, I hope this is working. This is going to be Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. I'm actually planning on doing a full Let's Play of like every single game ever. And this is the one I'm starting out with. So, fun fact, for the PS3, if you actually were to, want to check to see if you have the latest version of the game, you would just go up to the game, highlight it, and you'd press triangle, and you can press go to updates, and it says checking for update. The latest version is already installed. Okay, so that was just a little. Okay, I gotta show off a few things first. Before we get into this, something about I deleted everything. Something about like all the trophies I had. There's gonna be a couple of them that are still on here. I don't know how to delete these. I was gonna start all over, but rather than like I have like Tales of Vesperia, the Japanese version, Tales of Graces F for the PS3, Tales of Exilia 1, or Disgaea 4, Disgaea D2, which I thought was Disgaea 5, but it's not. Disgaea 3, Tales of Exilia 2, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So, ooh, how do you like that? I guess you can play Kingdom Hearts 3.5/32 days. I thought those were just cutscenes. How about that? Okay, then. I'll play that first. Okay, so this is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. Long story short, there was a game. Kingdom Hearts was released for the PS2. Then, I think it was a couple years later, there was a game that was never released outside Japan called Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. This is essentially what that is. It's got a couple extra things in it. I guess the reason why was because the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts 1, when it came out, actually didn't have some of the stuff. So, like, if you were to fight Sephiroth, trying to think of what that boss was, you'd fight in Arabia. For the, it says configuring trophy data, do not. PS3. Disney Interactive. Square Enix. 2013. Boom. Kingdom Hearts. So this is going to be the English version or the NTSC version. Just in case you didn't already know this. Let's begin to adjust settings. So it gives you an option. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix is pretty much Kingdom Hearts 1, the regular story. Kingdom Hearts, this is another remake. This is Chain of Memories. This was actually a remake of another game that was actually released on Kingdom Hearts. It was the one with the card system, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the GBA, which was released way back in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. People say this version is a lot easier than the regular. And this is something I didn't even know about until recently. This one was also released on the DS. This was Kingdom Hearts 358 divided by 2 days. I don't know exactly what this is all about, but as far as I'm aware, this talks about Organization 13. I do believe you can play as Roxas, and you can pretty much learn, if I'm not mistaken, that woman in the background, that's supposed to be Zion, Z-I-O-N. I don't know. So it's going to be news to me. Anyone who's a Kingdom Hearts fan probably already knows because they played them. I didn't play any of the Kingdom Hearts games in the DS. The only ones I've played were Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, including the remake, and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And even I still haven't finished that yet, but I started it just a little bit. But, start playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Okay. So, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is actually a fun game. Again, I've already played the Japanese version on the PS2, but like I said, I'm going to have to try this again because I didn't fully beat it. So again, then you get the Disney Interactive, Square Enix, but it was actually Squaresoft that made Kingdom Hearts 1. Tarzan. Permission. Oh, don't know why it does this. I gotta get a new TV. There we go. So Kingdom Hearts HD Remix. If you look real carefully, you'll see Sora wearing a different outfit than he normally does. He's wearing a Organization 13. Yeah, and you might notice how it's like kind of like, if you look really closer to the side, you might notice how like it's not like the screen ratio is a little off. It's because I'm playing on an old TV. This TV doesn't have HDMI, but the one downstairs that I usually hook up, my parents don't mind me using it. But the problem is they're using it at the moment, so I can't use it at the moment. But I'll do the best I can to explain this. This really isn't going to hinder too much. So in Kingdom Hearts 1, there was actually two difficulties. There was beginner and then there was expert. However, in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's actually, or Final Mix, you had beginner, Final Mix is just expert, and then proud mode. I'm going to be playing on beginner's mode just so I can show you where everything's at, and pretty much. I'm also playing with a PS2 controller. Now, you probably might be wondering, well, how the heck is that possible? How can you play PS3 games with a PS2? Converters. So, here we have, oh, you can skip cutscenes in this game, too. This is one of the things that the original version didn't have. However, you can't skip the opening for some reason. Maybe because they wanted you to know what this was about. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
Oh boy. I always love this cutscene. I always love the woman that sings the song too. She's got a very beautiful voice. I forget. She does the English and the Japanese voice acting for, I think she does Kyrie's voice too, if I'm not mistaken. In case you're not familiar with Japan, Japan comes up with a lot of cool stuff. Japan's like, I always love this cutscene. This is Destiny Islands, and you know, Riku, that's Riku standing right there, and then all of a sudden there's going to be this tidal wave of water, and he's going to tell Sora he's not afraid of the water. And here comes the water. It's like, no, Riku, look out! It's like, whoops. Here comes the water. Okay, so now he's going to try and find Riku, but he's standing right there, apparently. he's immune to the water pressure. So pretty much what's happening is this is all about like the water and all about like, you know, sort of trying to find his friends. There's Kyrie, and the song's called Simple and Clean. I'm trying to think what her name is though that sings the song though, because it's a pretty good one. So pretty much now everything's going to be different. Like watch, his sword's going to turn around and he's going to see himself falling from the sky. Oh no! What lies beyond the water? It's an illusion. Okay, so now we come into... I always love the opening to this game because now it's like Sora is going to go into like his conscious of some kind. And it's going to be like he's going to be awakened somehow, but in a different aspect that you wouldn't think of. This game really has a confusing storyline if you actually ask a lot of people, like, you know, how to make sense of it. This is when the real confusion begins. So, here we go. So, in case you haven't noticed, Kingdom Hearts 1 is essentially based off Disney characters, but it's its own game at the same time. So, right now, what you're looking at is pretty much a color pedestal. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. Oh, I always thought it was the other way around. Oh, that's another really cool saying that Kingdom Hearts has. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? No, I'm going to jump forward instead. Okay. So, as you can see down here, this is, trying to think, is this Snow White? Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And there was the witch. The apple that put her to sleep. So, Kingdom Hearts 1 has a real interesting way of doing things as far as your stats. This is what this whole part is all about. It says it will give you strength. So, it asks you what you want in exchange for what you're going to give up.